Back for Kallio, sends it back in front. That's knocked away by Verhoff. Chip back out, and in comes Belchetz with an empty net, and Belchetz puts it away.
Belchetz won't get an easier goal than that one.
Janis Zamboli, the Swiss goaltender. Here comes Dupont off the face-off. Dupont right away feeds it across, and a quick shot, score! Dima Jolkin wires in, and just 8 seconds into the pit. In comes Fitzgerald busting in, rolled that just wide. Bouncing puck back in front, rebound, score! And that's Ethan Belchetz to make it 8-1. Tyler with Bogus, shoves him down, and now Belchetz brings it back. Belchetz flips it back around for Karls, jumps back in, Belchetz scores! Ethan Belchetz on the rush, ties the game at 1.
Just a fantastic play all the way around, and jumping in as Karls and right back to Belchetz, right in prime scoring area, and he makes no mistake.
Another tie-up for the face-off, and again controlled by Canada. Landon Dupont plays it back to Verhoff for Dupont. Feeds it down to Belchetz with a chance, scores! And Belchetz on the power play gives Canada a 2-goal lead.
The key here is how Ethan Belchetz gives himself room to make that maneuver. He doesn't get too jammed into the goaltender where the goaltender can poke it away from him. He's in a good spot, so when he gets the puck here, now he's got room to maneuver.
I guess their second and third opportunities. They were 0 for 1 coming into this two-man advantage. Woodall back to the middle for Belchetz, shoots and scores! Ethan Belchetz makes it 2-1.
Well, that didn't take long at all. London gets the draw and the clear, but Windsor comes right down, gets it into the zone, and it's just a quick pass here from Woodall over to Belchetz. And he
teamed up with Belchetz and Lemieux. Yules bumped there by Lemieux, centering Belchetz all alone in the slot. Johnny's got another one. He's got 2, and it's 3-0.
Well, Spitfires work this puck low. You can see we got a nice little forecheck here by Lemieux. Comes out to Belchetz. And then there is
a chance to get the puck out to center. He got it as far as there. Now following up is Ethan Garden. Across the Oshawa line, switches with Belchetz, scores! Ethan Belchetz goes blocker side high.
With under 7 minutes to go. Here's the cross and drop. Blasek tracks too far over with Garden, gives Belchetz the time and space he needs to get inside that.
Necker backhanded, and it'll come out. 9:20 gone in the third. 33-8, the Spits dominating the shot clock, and now they get a break. Belchetz in all alone, scores! Ethan Belchetz makes it 6.
Cristoforo sends it around the back. Wyatt Kennedy fanned on the first attempt. Great pass on the second over to Cristoforo, who drives it to the front. Couple of bounces and it's whacked in. Ethan Belchetz right on the doorstep, tied up at 1.
Well, if this is any indication of how we're going to see tonight, this is going to be, as you mentioned off the top, a battle. These two teams, Belchetz big body in front.
Nesbitt 6'4", 182. Greentree 6'3", 216, and they've got another. Right off the draw, a clean win. And the shot on goal, and it's Belchetz with a pair early.
Ahead for Brady T. Smith. He gets checked just outside the line. Spitz back in Greyhound territory. Here's a chance for Belchetz with a shot right on. Nice save by Tegelar. And that's the third time in this period that Tegelar has beaten Belchetz. Belchetz fighting for position in front of them. That's a shot, they score! Well, Jim, you mentioned the size of Belchetz, and there it was on display as the Greyhound defenseman Gillen had a hard time containing him. Here comes Belchetz now into Greyhound territory. Reed defending, Belchetz with a shot save made by Tegelar. Wraparound, they score! Ian Belchetz makes it 2-0 to Greyhounds, and what a smart play, Jim. He never gave up on that play. Let the first shot go. Tegelar made the save. It controlling on the power play. Woodall to Belchetz. He walks in with a shot. Tegelar squeezes the pads, makes the save. Hounds can't clear it out. Woodall Looking for an opening, gets into the faceoff circle, feeds Belchetz. Belchetz to the side of the net, a shot, they score. Beautiful deflection there as Cristoforo was standing in front. Power play goal, and Windsor leads it.
Twirl away at the line, trying to find some open ice. Puts it into space for Belchetz. Belchetz now back to the blue line. He opens things up. Franson stays with him. Off a couple of legs, and it's in. The Spitfires take flight first.
Belchetz looking to work his way out of there. Belchetz scores! What a beauty! Ethan Belchetz worked his way out of the corner, then buried it upstairs. Windsor Spitfires.
Sarni's done a great job disrupting up ice. Again, 0 for 4 on the penalty kill for the Spits. 0 for 4 on the power play for the Spits.
Nesbitt got in close. Belchetz will follow it up, and he'll dump it in to make it 3-2.
Big goal here coming off a change from Sarnia Sting.
He's yet to make his way over to Saginaw yet, but we'll have all three in the lineup as the season goes. Belchetz back in over the line. Long reach. Turns, fires, scores. What a goal, scores goal from Ethan Belchetz.
Watch this long reach here, Joe. Whoop.
This line generates a ton off the rush. Ethan Belchetz there, carrying the puck in and lateral cut.
Back to Walton. Near side Kennedy. Kennedy to Belchetz. Loose puck. Pitch. Jump all over it. Green pushes it home. And Belchetz trying to sneak one upstairs. Comes all the way back for Greentree. Coming downhill. Moves it for Belchetz. He goes upstairs and scores. Ethan Belchetz and the Spitfires take flight first.
Well, you see Greentree coming downhill, as you mentioned, Chris, and he just finds Belchetz off.
But they get some attention, and people love it. See a lot of kids dressed up as Taylor Swift tonight. That puck ends up right in front of the net. Greentree couldn't get the shot off. Now he gets it right back on the forehand, and he'll snipe that one home. It's 4-0. Puck luck for Liam Greentree. And now the Spitfires get it out. Schneider, or rather the Frontenacs get it out. Schneider dumps it in the corner. Overager Kennedy gets it ahead. Here comes Greentree, snaps the pass rink wide. Waiting for it there. Belchetz, front of the net, they'll score. Spillicy on the backhand, and the Spitfires take flight first. His man, good stick there by Cristoforo. And he is one of the best at the poke check. Anthony Oden over the line, now sent rink wide, it's Belchetz. Back to the point, Nesbitt onto the wing. Greentree shoots and scores! Tonight from the captain. And the Spits go up 4-3.
Liam Greentree, anytime you give him time and space to walk down the hill and shoot it from the dot.
Woodall dances it over the line, waits for some help. Now tries to send it in on goal, gets it right back. Drop down for Greentree. Here's Belchetz finding the back of the nets, and the Spitfires take flight first.
Well, Belchetz coming off the line change comes right down Main Street here.
Martin over the line, goes off a leg. He gets knocked down, and 3 Spitfires back the other way. Belchetz drops for Nesbitt. Greentree opens up. Nesbitt down for Belchetz. Can't get the shot off. Scores. It rattles around and ends up in the back of the nets. Belchetz looked to be the last to touch it. He's got his second of the game.
Well, I can see it Kind of goes up in the air a little bit and then bounces around, and Belchetz does a dive across the zone.
Made still threatening here. That shot tipped in. What a tip!
Nesbitt, you'll see him in front of the net. They set up the shot from Brown.
Oh, wow.
Like that was going.
Played with Caden Harvey at the Holinka Gretzky. Won a gold medal there.
Came from Shattuck St. Mary's program, the renowned hockey factory in Minnesota.
Spitfires shoot and score. Liam Greentree and a loose puck. Caught into the back of the net. The Spitfires go ahead by 2.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carmichael. Yes, Ilya Shabinsky, another goal for him. Swept in front, scores. Belchetz with a power move to slide that in on the backhand.
Cristoforo, the pass right out in front. You just put it into the danger area and see what your guy can do.
Be a one-hander.
Yeah, one-handed Teddy Barry goal. Here come the Spitfires over the line. Greentree, nice move. Shoots a snapper. Stop, rebound. They score. Right out of mid-air is Ethan Belchetz. And he points to his man saying, thank you very much. And that makes it 2-0 Windsor Spitfire. Young for the Petes. Windsor winning the draw. Back to the left point. Woodall shoots, deflected, scores. What a play. Deflected right in there by Anthony Cristoforo.
Joe Costanzo makes the save. The Spitfires now with the edge in the shot clock. There was a time there where the teams were tied at 10. Hounds went ahead 18-11, and then the Spitfires will add another one. Anthony Cristoforo stay up front, a 4-1 goal.
What a couple shifts here by Cristoforo as he extends this lead now to 4-1. You see the Spitfires just throwing pucks at the net.
And then right about this time was sent back and was an overager into that Memorial Cup season for the Spirit. Cristoforo, what a play to gather that puck up. Belchetz backhand scores. Top cheese for the big cheddar. The Spitfires go up by 2.
Well, here he is, Anthony Cristoforo. He's in, he fires this puck on net. There's a loose rebound, and it's Belchetz.
It's like a casino sometimes. You get in here and you forget what time it is. What time is it in the real world? Shoots and scores. Belchetz right off the draw. 2 seconds to put it in behind, and the Spitfires lead 3-0.
Wow, what a shot by Belchetz. Right off the draw. I don't know if I've ever seen a centerman do that. Spin, turn, fire, right off the draw.
Windsor's tracking the wrong way. Woodall lead pass. That was tipped by Furlock inside the zone. Belchetz with a solid bump on Spencer. Side of the net, tips Cristoforo, scores. A good hard forecheck, and the top line for Windsor has opened the scoring.
Duran finds his man. It's Belchetz in a 2-on-1, trying to get it over to Nesbitt. Belchetz waits. What a shot! Ethan Belchetz makes it 2-0. Oh, man. Roof Daddy for the big cheese, and the Spitfires go ahead.
Well, nice little neutral zone forecheck. They turn it over at the red line, the Otters do, and it goes to Belchetz, who I thought
former Windsor Spitfires. They break away, and rolling puck for Belchetz. Can't get much on it. Bronson Ryan is the second oldest, and the third oldest is in this game too. And the Spitfires will score off the stick of Belchetz, and they open it up 5-1.
Now the first post-wedding goal in the Spitfires history goes to Ethan Belchetz. So he gets sprung for a breakaway. A nice pass by Andrew Robinson.
The net, since then, 10 straight saves. Off the draw, right to the front of the net, right to the back of the net. Giving him a hat because it's a hat trick for Ethan Belchetz. A quick strike offense for the Spitfires right off the faceoff, and he's got 25.
Well, he's been all around the puck tonight. Several scoring opportunities for Ethan Belchetz right at the faceoff. Garden comes in, gets good jump, scoops that puck, makes a play at the net, and then just puts it back out front Belchetz.
The honors. Belchetz, though, brings it in. There's the first shot. Erliden with the save. And behind the net, Cristoforo. Up to the point. Robinson through traffic. Kicked out. Rebound there. Belchetz. And he's denied. Rebound. They score. Jack Nesbitt on the doorstep. Finishes it off. Belchetz hanging out at the top of the circle. One back for Belchetz. Feeds it across. Was an open look. Got the shot on. Erliden save. It's loose and tight. And Murray trying to clear it away. Belchetz shot. Score. Ethan Belchetz lets it rip.
Cuts to the middle of the ice. Green Tree will peel back up top now. He shoots, scores! Ethan Belchetz with the deflection, and Windsor's tied the game.
And it's Green Tree that creates that entire goal. He wheels through center ice, spins back, waits for some traffic to develop in front of the net, and just a harmless looking shot he throws.
That just goes to show the maturity of the players on either team.
Woodall from the point, scores, tipped in front by Green Tree. And the Spitfires will take the lead back. It's 2-1.
It'll be Belchetz on the tip.
Well, that didn't take long. 5 seconds into the first man advantage opportunity for the Spitfires. It's a one draw. Woodall walks to the middle of the ice. Head up, and he snaps this puck, and you can see it goes off the stick of Belchetz in the slot.
Villeneuve chasing it down, does a good job to negate the icing. Gets it back to the point. Cristoforo slings it to Green Tree. Back across the grade. What a shot. The big cheese goes top cheddar. And the Spitfires go up 2-1.
What a great release by Ethan Belchetz. That puck is on and off his stick. This Windsor power play, they get the puck moving around, and you just see, you get a good look at it. Ethan Belchetz actually starts in the middle of the ice, slides back, just so he's available for that one-timer, and lets it go over the glove of Mason Vicari.
Down the Spitfires get it out to center. Line for Spellacy. It doesn't give him the bounce he wanted, but he'll bank a pass to Harvey, who now dishes it ahead. And in O-line is Belchetz, inside out. Can't get the shot off. Drops from Harvey, follows up the rebound, and he'll score. The Spitfires go ahead 4-2.
A huge goal for the Spitfires to get a 2-goal kitchen here in the third period as Belchetz drives the dot. Instead of taking that puck to... Oh, he certainly does. Got himself into a nice scoring chance right there, but the story's starting to be the goaltending here of Quinlan.
Puck loose. Here's Belchetz. Just misfired. Lands on the stick of Green Tree. Follows it up. Puts it home. And the Spitfires go up by 2.
Well, that takes 37 seconds for the Spitfires to capitalize on this man advantage here in the second period. Quinlan makes a couple saves.
And came and played my game. I would get some opportunities like that. He certainly has lived up to it. Harvey swings and a miss on the first try. Now Belchetz right to Villeneuve. Oh, buddy, buttery soft hands, and he puts it upstairs and scores. 4-0 Spitfires.
Buttery soft hands, as you mentioned, Chris, but a wicked shot this is. As Villeneuve.
Capituritis and wide. Villeneuve to Kennedy with a shot. Scores! Kennedy got it on goal, and it was deflected in. And it's a 1-0 lead by the Windsor Spitfires. And Kennedy with that big stick of his breaking up the threat. Belchetz in front. Pass, scores! Nesbitt on a nice feed from Belchetz. How many times have they done that this season?
That's chemistry. Talking about harmony and...
Well, I will be an ambassador for you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Here's a shot out in front from Belchetz. One-timer coming, and that one goes in the back of the net. Looked like a deflection perhaps, but it's a power play goal. And you know who may be given credit for that one? I think 4th in the league. Here's Villeneuve, cross-ice pass, another shot deflected in front and in the back of the net. And that is going to be Anthony Cristoforo joining the rush, and another power play goal for the Windsor Spitfires.
Yeah, the defender loves to jump in offensively. Assistant captain for the Spitfires, 17th of the season.
and passes it off on the wing for Belchetz. Belchetz sends it in front, and a deflection, and they score! That one goes in off.
Out is Kennedy. And ahead with Belchetz. Loses an edge, but manages to get it to Spellacy. Nesbitt leaves for Belchetz. What a play. Beautiful sauce pass from Spellacy, and number 31 for Belchetz.
Well, Belchetz starts this play in the neutral zone just before the clip started. And Nesbitt.
Back to Fibiger. Near side Belchetz, cross ice feed. Challenger got a stick on it.
Just 10 seconds, and then Reese will be out of the box, and we'll be back to 4-on-4 action.
Spit fans want a shot. Belchetz will find it, and he's got a power play goal. Give him 2 on the night, 32 on the season.
Well, with 1 second left in the penalty to Reese.
And then finally down in behind the nets. Barabanov named the OHL Player of the Week. Had a heck of a game and a big 11-goal outburst. In Sarnia, the Spitfires are going to have an outburst themselves. The 6th of the afternoon at 6-0.
Well, a turnover at the Saginaw blue line. Cristoforo slides this ahead to Belchetz, and Jack Nesbitt is just ahead of the...
They're looking for Nesbitt again. Nesbitt leads the Spitfires with 9 power play goals. Carson Woodall has got 21 assists and 26 points with a man advantage, and there's one for the Spitties, and they'll score. And tied at 1.
Well, they were bound to get one, and a couple really nice looks. A tip that went right through the crease, and then we get this look here. Just a great patience by Ethan Belchetz. Backdoor to Jack Nesbitt. He makes no mistake.
Now will lead the 2-on-2 in across the 11 blue line. Villeneuve off the bench is Woodall wanted. Villeneuve swings in front of the net. Chance for the Spitfires. Looks like London's going to get the gate here. They score! As Belchetz from the near side into the open net. 2-1 Windsor.
Well, the Spitfires get this shot through from the point right.
Comes through, loose puck. They can't stuff it home. Another shot. Rebick spins out and got a piece of it. 6 seconds left. A couple of Colts ready to come back. Greentree moves it back for Belchetz, and he'll find the back of the net. And the Spitfires lead by 2.
Well, they use 1:59 of this 2-man advantage. They had sent one across for Belchetz a couple times previously for the one-timer.